Hello and welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we are doing a daily tarot reading. It is not a sign specific reading, so if the title resonates, then the reading may resonate with you. All right, let's get started with your oracles. Messages for the collective. You have new beginnings. On the bottom is job success and work. You getting a new job? All right, let's get the graffiti cards. We're going to get 3 of these. Messages for the collective. You have consolidate, bringing people or things together that may be once separate, taking control of one's life. End credits, may not get the recognition you deserve, unlike others, part of something greater, an afterthought. And deadbeat, irresponsible and lazy, lack of accountability, shifts the blame, drains others' energies. On the bottom is limited edition. You're special. There's only one you. No one else can measure up. Stop comparing your uniqueness. So this is definitely saying that someone's not getting enough credit here for something. And it seems like because of that, someone is moving on to something else. Now, this could very well be a work situation, but this could really be anything. Family situation, friends. All right, let's get the what's the tea. I'm going to get 3 of these for more context. Messages for the collective. Clock blocking. Creeping. And reflecting. See, it's indicating that someone is getting in the way of someone else, or it's like someone's not getting recognized for what they're doing because someone keeps like jumping in the way and saying, "Look at me, look at me." Um, on the bottom is shine. Your light irritates their demons. Yeah, this could be a jealousy thing, or just someone who's in competition, someone who has to outdo the other. But I feel like for the one who's not getting the credit, they're not really concerned with that. Actually, they're wanting to step away from it. It's almost like whatever this is, whatever this credit that is due, someone's willing to walk away from it just to avoid whatever this is going on here. What it looks like to me is the one who is getting in the way. I'm telling you, it's like they're jealous or they're looking at the other. They could even be like trying to mimic the other, trying to do what the other is doing and get the accolades for that. This seems like a work situation, but I'm really not ready to say that yet. All right, so let's get started with the energy. Tell me about the energy for the collective. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Emperor, Aries energy, and the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. See, something's up in the air here. The Emperor, that can be boss energy or leader energy, taking a leadership role. This looks like someone's still trying to make a decision, or things are up in the air in regards to, yeah, we have the Five of Cups on the bottom. In regards to someone taking a leadership role, feeling like they're better off on their own. Yeah, that's what I was talking about in the beginning with the one who's not getting the credit for something here. They're trying to decide whether they'd just be better off to go off on their own. So this seems to be like work. I feel like it's heading in the direction of work, so that's what we'll go with unless something changes here. But this could be like in regards to some sort of project, or like someone's trying to compete for someone else's job. Two of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Nine of Pentacles. Two of Wands, yeah. Someone's definitely, I don't think a decision's been made yet, but someone's trying to make a decision. It seems like it could be in regards to how something goes. Judgment in reverse. And the Hermit, yeah. Someone's definitely wanting to or considering going off on their own. This could be entrepreneur. I don't know why it's so hard for me to say. Entrepreneurship. This could be, well, if you're not going to be happy with the work that I do, I'll just start my own business and do it myself. I'll be my own boss. Two of Wands, Judgment in reverse, the Hermit. King of Cups in reverse. Three of Swords. Okay, someone could have someone could be having issues with a boss. And this tends to happen. It's kind of like petty, and it's kind of like high school, but sometimes bosses will pick favorites, or they'll pick people that they just want to dislike no matter what they do. Um, and that could be the situation here. It looks like someone's not happy with their boss. Empress in reverse, yeah. This is striking out on your own because the current situation is not expanding or growing. Yeah, the World is in reverse on the bottom. It's saying there's unfinished business. So someone's waiting on something to play out, or waiting for something before they make a decision, waiting to see something possibly. Tell me about the energy. The Man, that's masculine energy. The Mice, that's theft and destruction. And the House, that is the literal home, stability, family, security. To me, this looks like someone is, on the bottom is coffin and ending. Someone's causing some sort of interference that is making someone want to walk away from their current situation. It's definitely a feeling of, I can do better somewhere else, or I can do better on my own. Also, a lot of times, if there is a boss that doesn't like someone, they'll push someone to do this. I've witnessed all of this before. Not, I haven't experienced it, but I've witnessed it. So let's see the situation. Tell me about the situation for the collective. The Moon, Pisces energy, the Four Wands in reverse, and the Hermit in reverse. See, there's uncertainty here. On the bottom is the High Priestess. Use your intuition. There's uncertainty here about the one who's dealing with this, considering walking away, there's uncertainty here about whether they can do it. Like, will it be stable? If I walk away, will this be stable? If I take off on my own, will I be stable? Can I do this? The moon, the four of wands in reverse, the hermit in reverse. I don't know if I said the hermit's Virgo. I have death. Yeah, I think someone's considering quitting a job here. Hanged man in reverse. So yeah, that's what the waiting is for. Hangman in reverse is enlightenment. Someone wants to know for certain whether they'll be stable or not. So this seems like, can I financially manage doing this? Whether it's just quitting, or whether it's, whether it's quitting to start another job, or whether it's quitting to start your own business. Someone's waiting to see, or could be waiting till they're financially able to do this. There's the moon again. Yeah. A lot of uncertainty or unknowns. I feel like the decision has already been made to walk away. It's more like when. Tell me about death, the hanged man in reverse, the moon. Have the tower, the seven of pentacles in reverse, and the devil in reverse. Okay. It looks like someone's wanting to wait or knows they need to wait, but they're like, I don't think I can wait. This looks like unexpectedly quitting, getting away from the devil energy. So I feel like it feels to me like some kind of bully energy is around whoever's dealing with this, whether it's a boss, another coworker, but it seems like someone feels as though they're being pushed out of the situation, or due to what someone else is doing, they're wanting to walk away. Um, to me, this looks like it's saying it would be better if I was able to wait till I was in a better financial situation to do this, but I don't know if I can make that happen. This is happening, no longer waiting, something unexpected happening in regards to getting away from the devil energy. This feels like some kind of last straw. Like, I can't withstand being in this environment a minute longer. Tell me about the situation for the collective. Ring, that's commitment. The broom, that is it's like the whip. Stress, anger, anxiety. And the clover, luck and serendipity. Yep. See this. Okay, giving or receiving or a gift. This is someone getting fed up here. I feel like something is going to be said or done that is just going to be the last straw. And it's like, that's it. I'm done. I'm out. This could even be someone who's giving a 2-week notice. And I feel like there's something being triggered here that makes someone just be like, nope, I'm leaving. I'm done. And a lot of times, especially if you're in this kind of situation and you put in your 2-week notice, that's when they put it on, this bullying type stuff. They put it on even heavier because they know you're fixing to leave. It's like, and a lot of times your workplace is like high school. So, and that seems like that's what this situation is. So let's get the outcome. Tell me about the outcome, the collective. The Five of Wands. See, that's a competition. The Hanged Man in reverse, Pisces energy, and the Six of Cups in reverse. Not going back to the past. Ace of Wands, starting something new. So, in regards to not going back to the past, it could be indicating this may have already happened. You may have already quit this job. Um, what it's saying is, I'm not going back to that. I'm starting something new here. The issue here had something to do with other people. There was um, there was some sort of conflict, jealousy, or competition within this workplace that was the reason for someone leaving and the reason someone is not going to go back. Five of Wands, the Hanged Man in reverse, Six of Cups in reverse. Five of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles in reverse. Yep. It looks like there is going to be some sort of offer. Um, this is either someone putting in for another job or some sort of job opportunity here. There's going to be enlightenment about a job opportunity, but yeah, it's saying once again that the past situation was unstable, a lack of commitment or stability. It has something to do with a boss or a leader, or there's something to do with a boss or a leader. There's issues around a boss or a leader. Five of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles in reverse. Seven of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. If you wasn't having issues directly with a boss, you could have been dealing with a boss that wasn't helping you in the situation. Because that's what we're seeing here. It's like not an offer of love or support. Um, if you're the one dealing with this, you could have been addressing issues to this boss and they were ignoring it or not addressing the issue somehow. Um, I feel like either you're directly having issues with a boss or a boss was like the third party in this situation that was also a problem. But I feel like it's saying it's a better situation to find something else, or whatever you're moving toward is a much better situation. Uh, things are looking good in regards to moving away from this. Someone may have been avoiding doing this for a while, which once again, that's what I was talking about before, was someone waiting. Um, I feel like someone wanted to be more financially stable before they made this change, but it just didn't happen that way. And sometimes that's what happens. Life just happens and things don't go as planned. So tell me about the outcome. The Mountain, that's obstacles or challenges. The South is cutting something or someone out. And the Birds is family or gossip. Seems like there's just a lot of workplace drama. This could also be talking about it may not be easy. This transition may not be easy financially. Tell me about the Birds. I think whoever is dealing with this will be okay, but it's just like going through the motions. Yeah, sacrifices or burdens. That's what this is saying. It's saying it's not really, the transition may not be easy financially, but that was a sacrifice that was made. So, in order to go ahead and end the situation that this person was in, I don't feel like it's saying there's going to be a long term struggle because it was indicating there is something coming in. Either someone's putting in for something or an opportunity is arising that is going in your favor, whoever's dealing with this. All right, let's get the advice. Tell me about the advice for the collective. Now the Nine of Cups. Yeah, I feel like this is a change for the better. Ten of Wands. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yep. It's saying this is going to be like a welcome change compared to what was happening. I feel like someone's going to be thinking, why did I wait so long? Why did I wait so long? This seems like something that's been going on for a while for someone. Nine of Cups, the Ten of Wands, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, wish fulfillment about leaving something or someone out in the cold. Fool. Yeah. Burdens in regards to taking a risk or starting something new. I feel like there's something to do with the transition that's going to be a little tricky. I don't think it's anything to stress out about, though. Queen of Swords. Yeah. See, this is like seeing things clearly in regards to something not going in your favor. It's like, why didn't I see this sooner? Or why didn't I do this sooner? Five of Pentacles, the Fool, Queen of Swords. Ace of Wands in reverse. Fire's gone. Passion's gone. Yep. Nine of Wands in reverse. Giving up. And the Knight of Swords in reverse. Yep. Not being honest. So, okay. What I feel like here is someone here is not a quitter. I feel like someone here stayed way past the expiration date because they wanted to. I just don't think this person is a quitter. Like, someone is at the top to really just up and quit, but there was too much BS going on in this situation. I feel like someone tried to stay to see if there was change. Whenever you have a job, especially when you stay in jobs, like some people stay in jobs 30, 40 years, you kind of get used to the grind. Like, this is my life now. um, it seems like that's the situation here. And now that someone has made the transition, they're like, what took me so long? Why did I hang around for this? So I feel like this is a big improvement. Tell me about the advice for the collective. Clouds, that is darkness coming to light, or a time of improvements after hardship. The Child, a new beginning. And the Woman, feminine energy. So you could be a feminine energy, you could be dealing with a feminine energy at this new workplace, but this looks better. This looks like a long awaited change that is needed. All right, let's get the timing cards. Messages for the collective. All right, you have divine timing is at play and June. This may have started back in June. I don't think this is going to take. I feel like if this hasn't already happened, it'll be happening soon. It does say divine timing is at play. All right, let's get the oracles. Can't remember what these are. Crystal angels, or something like that. Messages for the collective. You have Tanzanite, ready to love again. You've healed from the past enough to open your heart to new love. And on the bottom is Peridot, life lessons. You can break free from recurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessing they contain. All right, everyone, that is what I have for you. If you enjoyed the reading or if it resonated, please hit the like button, subscribe if you like, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.